What's up, Panther fans? You know what this is. It's been a while since I came out of the vid, but a little bit of Panther news going on. We got DJ Moore. We need corners. We need secondary help, and I think that's like our main focus, to be honest. And D tackle. Signed Ted Ginn Jr. We haven't really had a return guy since Steve Smith. So it definitely should help. He's one of the best return guys in the league. The only other guys that are really, better than him is Devin Hester and probably I'd say Patrick Peterson. So he's definitely one of the best. The return game last year was probably below average. It was not a good return game. So it's gonna be interesting. We didn't really make any big moves. I think what we did do was solid, but I would like us to do more than that. I thought we would cut D'Angelo, but we didn't. I like D'Angelo, but like I said this before, as much as Panther fans and I do myself, love D'Angelo Williams. At the end of the day, he's a running back, and running backs, they're a dying breed in the NFL. You can get a solid running back anywhere. There's no point in having 3 running backs when your best runner is fucking Cam Newton. So I don't really get it. I think it's just a waste of salary, to be honest. You got a younger back in Jonathan Stewart. Everybody talks about Jay Stu gets hurt, but it's not like D'Angelo's been the most healthy guy ever. So, it's running backs, they're going to get hurt, whatever. But if you have, Jonathan Stewart and then Tolbert and then you add, a decent, veteran running back, you're set. I just don't get the point of hanging on D'Angelo. Then we got the draft coming up. Main focus, I think, is got to be secondary and a D tackle. Whatever is the best on the board as far as D tackle or secondary, I think that's where we need to go. Just take the best available player at those positions. Other than that, I think we're set as a team. Maybe we look at a wide receiver, but Brand LaFell's a nice receiver, and then you've got the Pro Bowler Steve Smith. I think sometimes we forget about that. That guy's a beast. He's a number 1. So we got the wide receiver. We're set on tight end with Greg Olsen. Then we got the man Cam Newton. Our offense is going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure next year. And then, so draft-wise, I think it's more got to be defensive set, even though I thought the defense played well this year. But I think we need secondary help. And I'm so glad we re-signed my boy, Captain Munnerlyn. Man, I love that guy. And he's definitely a Panther. I don't know if you guys even follow him like on Instagram or Twitter or anything. He's always, got Panther shit on, and he's always talking about, get me re-signed and everything. So I'm glad to see that we re-signed him. I think he's definitely one of the best nickel corners in the league. And the guy, he's got heart, and he's a good corner. He had, I think, 2 picks last year and returned them both for touchdowns. So he's a nice corner. And I think defense is kind of where we need to go. We obviously got the cracking Greg Hardy, Charles Johnson. So we're set on the D line, or on the ends. We need to, I think, upgrade the D tackle. And then linebackers, we're good on those. And, I didn't make a video, but I was pissed. We released James Anderson, and I didn't understand that. The guy didn't have the best season last year, but it wasn't the worst. You got Thomas Davis and John Beeson, and I love both those guys, but they have been injury prone in the past. So I don't understand the release. I don't even think he was making that much. I think it was $3 million or something like that. He was like the hit against the cap. So I don't really get the point of that, but whatever. It's the NFL. Guys get cut, another guy comes in, and you don't really even notice that guy's gone, just because it's how it works in the NFL. It's a ruthless business. To where look, Brian Urlacher, he's been with the Bears for how long, been the heart and soul of that team, and they basically just said, "Here's $2 million, 1 year deal, take it, and if you don't like it, well, go see what you're worth at any other team." And that's the NFL for you. So it happens. We'll be all right. Linebacker position, boy Kuechly, man, that boy's a beast. And then you got Beeson, man, him and Beeson, as long as they both stay healthy, I mean, we'll be good to go. Linebacker position, I'm not even worried. Just that secondary, we got captain, and then after that, we really don't got shit. We just signed DJ Moore, and I guess rookie. I don't even. I fucking hate that guy. I don't even know if he's coming back next year. I haven't really heard anything. I think he is. I'm not exactly positive on that. But I hate that fucking guy. Yeah, that's about it. I'll make a video come draft time. But yeah, I think main positions need to look for D tackle and secondary. And I'm liking, I'm kind of liking what we're doing so far. I think it's solid. We got one of the best return guys in the league, so you can't go wrong with that. With the averageness that was last year in the return game, I thought we were going to have a stud of Joe Adams. I'm not even going to say he's not going to be a good return guy. We might have just put too much on his plate to begin with, but, he's definitely dynamic, so I would still like to see what he could do. Maybe Ted Ginn lives up to a little bit of that wide receiver prospect thing. The Dolphins saw on him, maybe. I would like to see what Geddes can do. LaFell, Steve Smith. I think we'll be alright on wide receiver. I'm not too worried about that. But I guess that's all for this video. So thanks for watching. Go Panthers.